Welcome back to CUTV News Center and this week's entertainment report for April the 15th, 2010. I'm Dave Frye. The beginning of Greek Week kicked off Wednesday night with a tradition of Greek Sing. Alpha Sigma Alpha and Sigma Tau Gamma started off the night with a tribute to Michael Jackson. Too soon? The Delta Zeta and Acacia did a tribute to Disney that includes such standards as The Lion King, Jungle Book, and Beauty and the Beast. Sigma Kappa and Theta Xi performed the Golden Oldies song set, while Phi Sigma Sigma and Delta Chi with a recreation of the uproaring comedy The Hangover. The winners in order from fourth to first are Phi Sigma Sigma and Delta Chi. Delta Zeta and Acacia took the bronze. Silver goes to Alpha Sigma Alpha and Sigma Tau Gamma, while Sigma Kappa and Theta Xi took top honors. Larry King should have his own poem just like Henry VIII concerning his marriages. The venerable CNN talk show host has filed for divorce from his seventh wife of 13 years, Sean Southwick, citing irreconcilable differences. A lawyer for King said he was hoping to keep the divorce amicable. Although this is his seventh wife, it is the 8th time King has filed for divorce. He was married and divorced twice from ex-wife Aline Atkins. King and Southwick had 2 sons together, aged 11 and 9. Southwick is also seeking spousal support and their Beverly Hills home in the divorce. South Park will be turning Broadway on its ear. Trey Parker and Matt Stone, creators of the hit Comedy Central cartoon series South Park, are writing a musical stage comedy about Mormons. According to numerous sources close to the duo, Parker and Stone have written the script, music, and lyrics for the Book of Mormon with Robert Lopez, co-creator of the musical Avenue Q. It will tell the story of 2 young Mormon missionaries sent to Uganda to spread the church's gospel. The show will be directed by Parker and Avenue Q director Jason Moore and is scheduled to premiere on Broadway in March of 2011. The old saying goes, there's no place like home. Conan O'Brien may be moving back to his soundstage where he did The Tonight Show for a brief period. TBS recently announced that O'Brien will be starring in his own talk show for the cable network come November. The question is if he will take up his space in his old studio, which has remained dark since his last show before the retaking by Jay Leno. Some feel this is very unlikely that O'Brien will come back. Others say the magic words, stay tuned. Looks like the animated Green Ogre will be back in 3D. DreamWorks Studios announced today that the first 3 Shrek films will be converted for a 3D Blu-ray release before the release of the 4th Shrek film, Shrek Forever, in July. Jeffrey Katzenberg, chief executive of DreamWorks, said in a statement, quote, "All of DreamWorks' animated films were created in 3D format from the start and was confident of a good final product." The film franchise has made more than $2 billion worldwide since 2001 and is expected to take that number to $3 billion by the end of 2011. Speaking of movies, in the Vulcan Theater this week is the film When in Rome, starring Kristen Bell and Josh Duhamel. The story is about a museum creator who is at a point in her life where love seems like a luxury she just cannot afford, but later finds out that love is all around her, including a smitten reporter who does his best to win her heart. When in Rome is rated PG-13 for some suggestive content and can be seen at 4 and 8 p.m. in the Vulcan Theater. Taking a look at the calendar for this weekend, on Friday and Saturday, April 16th and 17th, there will be a performance of Arcadia at Steel Hall at 6 p.m. with an afternoon matinee at 2 p.m. Saturday. And on Saturday, April 17th at 2 p.m., SAI presents the Best Buddies Carnival from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. in Gallagher Hall. And I wish to take this opportunity to tell the cast of Arcadia to break a leg this weekend. Conan O'Brien to TBS. Yes. Now, George Lopez has been on TBS, but I guess he's not been faring too well, so...
And which is surprising, they will bump him back, but I wouldn't have considered, nor did I hear TBS even in the works for this deal.
Well, I can say right now, I'm with Coco.
Yeah, I mean, it's good to see that he's actually with a network for the fall, but hopefully he can get back in his studio since he is with TBS now.
Well, they say it's very unlikely, and it could bring back bad blood if he does do the show on the NBC Universal set.
We'll see what happens. Dave, Thank you very much.
Coming up next, we have Allison Steinheiser with your sports.